So, William, thank you so much for agreeing to have a chat. I'm sorry it took a little bit of playing around to be able to work out a time, but I appreciate you coming and having a chat with me about Sustainable Australia Party.
You're welcome, Charlie. Thanks for asking, and saw a couple of your other interviews, so it's good to get into some in-depth discussions.
Well, that's the plan because, I think there are a lot of people that are pretty exhausted by the two majors. The fact that we had the 60 Minutes expose about branch stacking with the Labor Party, while I'm pretty confident it happens both sides, I think that just highlights the kind of power broking and the distractions away from good policy that the two majors have become. So, it's only reconfirmed for me that we should take a deeper look at the alternatives. And so I look forward to being able to understand a little bit more about your party. So perhaps we'll get you to start with who is and what is the Sustainable Australia Party, and why are they different from the two majors?
Yeah, I guess that politics is broken. I think we know that. I think we know that we've got a political duopoly in this country that really isn't serving people. It's really there for power rather than people. So we felt there was a big opportunity in the market to talk about some issues, and we wanted to be an independent party, not tied to big unions or big business. We wanted to be a community party, really driven by people rather than, vested interests. We want it to be a party that's rooted in environmental concerns as well, understanding that the environment pretty much underpins everything that we do and everything that we are, and broadening out, through some of those values into a party from, probably the sensible centre, the place in the market where you can talk to anybody, probably other than the extremes, and really work through issues and move forward. So that's kind of the basis of our, movement.
And so how long has the Sustainable Australia Party been around?
Well, we contested our first election in 2013, so, well over 5 years now. So we've been a federally registered party first. We're now state registered in New South Wales, Victoria, where we have an upper house MP, Clifford Hayes, and the ACT. We are currently in the process of registering in WA for next March's state election. So really excited about that. That's the thing that's really exciting me at the moment, the opportunity in WA, because it's such a unique market and such a really great opportunity to talk to people there. And we've got some really bright sparks over there that are really driving things, which is great. Just building the party bit by bit. We're contesting our first local government election in Victoria in a few months in October, and the ACT election is on in October as well. And the New South Wales local election was due for September. That's been delayed by 12 months. So we're going to be contesting that in September 2021 now.
And so, if anyone watching is either, I know that you're running someone at the Eden Monaro by-election, is that correct?
Correct, yeah, Joy Angel.
So assume they're there or they're in West Australia and about to vote. What would you say is the compelling argument as to why people should take seriously the Sustainable Australia Party as opposed to the two majors that they'd probably be used to voting for their whole lives?
Yeah, good question. Really hard to just isolate a compelling issue, but people obviously get involved in politics for different reasons, and they have some people are really focused on one issue, some people are focused on a range of issues. And I think with our party, it's the fact that we combine certain key issues that bring together a really, what I think is a sensible narrative. Our big campaigns at the moment are a bit of a protest against overdevelopment and corruption. So they're kind of the two campaigns we're running at the moment. But at the same time, underpinning what we stand for is four big issues, which is a sustainable environment, better planning to stop overdevelopment, so it ties into that, affordable housing, and secure jobs via a more diverse economy. So it's a bit of a narrative, and if you like, a virtuous circle of issues that all tie into each other and form, you know, rather than just a single issue party, it forms a narrative around, environment, planning, housing and jobs that I think are the big issues that Australians are really concerned about. And the health and the education issues come under planning. So planning, you know, your area, you need access to healthcare, access to education. So it's really about a narrative that is concerned about those things that I think differentiates us.